Alright, we're back with my third and final video of the ChromaGun2 Dye Hard Demo. And today we're going to look at the alternative demo. So there were two different sets of levels that they produced for the demo, and they chose one over the other, but they've made the second one available to play as well by changing the options in your Steam settings. So yeah, let's jump in and take a look at the alternative levels.
What's that clatter? Hello? Is someone there? Hello, you? Say, did you just come out of the alternate reality portal? Do you have a... Is that a ChromaGun? It looks so different. Why, aren't you a wondrous little creature?
Okay, so that's very similar voice lines to when we dropped into Mildred's reality in the other demo. Doesn't look like we can go anywhere up there. You know what I mean? We've got to have a look, check these things out. Oh, I don't know if there's... I don't think there are any collectibles in this version of the demo, but I'm not entirely sure. See, some things have changed. The buttons and the pedestals are slightly different, so I'm taking this is a little bit earlier.
At you. You look positively knackered. Whatever happened to you, you poor thing?
Nice
What
environment.
do you say you come up to my office and we'll get you cleaned up over a nice hot cup of tea and some biscuits? Just through here, dearie.
Music's a little bit loud. I'm not actually sure where the music is coming from. Maybe up there, but it sounds like it's coming from... Sounds like it's coming from the tree, so I'm not entirely sure where it is coming from. It seems to be following me around. This puzzle's really interesting, actually. It was very reminiscent of the one from Portal. I think it's the original Portal. I think it actually featured in Portal 2 as well, doesn't it? Where you literally just kind of like pick up the cube and put it on the button. But of course, the difference here being we are using the worker droids. So there's quite a bit of difference here with the art styles and the models and bits and pieces. So... some worker droids going around there. Okay. I would say the music is very like loud in this area. I don't know if I can... There's no options to kind of change it either, so I apologise if it's loud for you. I'll see what I can do kind of post to change a little bit up. Man, her office is a long way away. Interesting looking elevator. Little cutscene as well. So I do like this whole kind of environment here. It's no, I kind of get Talos 2 vibes from like that when you're kind of looking out from the New Jerusalem. Obviously, it's not as green. There's not as many buildings and tall as this, but yeah, no, it's I kind of get those sort of vibes a little bit. Alright, so wasn't really too much going on in that one. I get the feeling like this demo is more of a excuse me, more of a progressive demo. So it's just the same kind of chapter, and you're kind of like progressing through like the difficulty of the game.
My office is through the testing grounds. I did have a new ChromaGun put out for you. Yours looks a bit outdated, at least for our standards.
That's interesting as well, like it kind of broke away. I think you probably had that in the main game, but there was more of a pull there as it kind of like crossed the point of, couldn't see the panel, it kind of breaks its line of sight and breaks that one, so it goes into there. So yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, this kind of feels more like a tutorial-y, kind of like what you would see like when the game releases kind of thing. Like the way you kind of like progress through the game, gradually learning different bits and pieces. Again, got the droppers. Can't shoot that. Was that the ChromaGun? It is the ChromaGun. I missed an area? I think I did. No, we're going around it. Okay, so yeah. Just making sure we haven't missed anything as we go through here. Obviously, at this part of the game, that seems like we're quite limited actually as to like what we can and can't do, because we don't have a feature. And I noticed this in the other version of the demo. We don't have a feature to remove paint in this one, so I think you only get that as part of the full-blown ChromaGun, which is down there. Also, I just noticed as well, this is like must be a different version. This is of the gun itself. Kind of seems a little bit more like the original. Now, I'm just going to go back because I don't know if there was a door back here maybe. Those have gone down onto a went down onto a different kind of set of buttons, didn't they? I think that's all encased in here, so okay, I guess we're going to come down there. Alright, I'll run back and then we'll carry on. Okay, let's carry on here down the slope. I think this is literally where we are. So yeah, this is like the door that we just opened with those two droids.
ChromaGun you brought only has the color yellow. Oh, I do hope that's not because your universe only has one color. You can see other colors than yellow, right?
Okay, so it is the original. I think it must just be like the single gun then that has that different kind of look to it. Do we? Okay, yeah. So we can now also change, remove the paint.
See other colors. Spectacular.
Which is really nice.
That would have been hard to explain. Can you imagine? I took the liberty of analyzing
there you go, look.
yellow ChromaGun, and it appears it can only apply paint, not remove it. That seems like a terrible oversight. What happened? Was the designer finished with the painting part and was all, oh, I'll call it a day, and then just left it at that? Oh, what do the testers say? Do they hate it? I'm sure they do. It must be so frustrating to not be able to remove paint. Oh,
It was in the first game.
sorry, it just seems terribly ill-considered, you know? In any case, our technology is nowhere near as primitive. You can press the Alt-Fire button to remove all paint down to the factory color. The factory color is of course indicated by the glowing ring on worker droids, and the trim around paintable wall tiles.
Like this trim here and that trim there. But yeah, that's what the other demo was missing, that explanation about how to remove paint. Like I said at the time, I had to kind of figure it out for myself by looking at the controls. You did need it in the actual puzzle as well, so it's really interesting. This really does feel like the Portal 2 puzzle now, almost, where you have the auto portals and you have to like go from side to side before you can get in the main chamber. Very interesting design. Very interesting indeed. I'm assuming we're going to need to bring this through here. So, bring this back to the middle. Swap that onto there. Holds it in place. Well, that door is interesting signage on that door. A yellow and a purple. So we can make purple. Not like that we can't. Ah, okay, so then we need to bring this through here. Okay, that's cool. So this must indicate, like, that we need to... let's kill the colour on that. Can we bring this through? Make that green, can we? Make that to that colour. We can't change that to purple either. Oh, hold on. Maybe I... Okay. I think I probably need to turn on this button here, don't I? Okay, it's got no line of sight though through to this one, it seems. Yeah, there's no line of sight through to there, so I'm not sure how I'm going to pull this one through. Oh, of course I do. And what a stupid thing to say. There we go. And then we can change that to blue. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Yeah, that's really cool. I like these. I'm glad I played these puzzles. These puzzles definitely feel a lot more thought provocative than some of the ones that we played in the other demo. The other one definitely feels a lot more polished than this one, though. But at least with this one, there was the explanation of what everything is doing. Okay, so this is very similar, actually, to the one that we did previously. Okay, so I think this you could go either route here. I don't think it really matters. There's two routes that you can take. So to do this one, I'm going to want to do red on here. I'm going to want to get rid of that one. That one. Oh no, we're right there. We're good. We're good. Then change this one back to orange. But then we also need that to be blue. So if we kill that again, and then we can change this one to be green. And that gets us up to the top here. Now we want to change this to orange and that one to blue. Sometimes you need to think like what colors you can make in these puzzles. But yeah, no, that was a cool level. I enjoyed that one. That's probably, up to now, that's probably my favorite level.
Side effects of exposure to the ChromaGun include hallucination. Time.
Welcome to Chroma Labs, you wondrous little creature.
Our facility has another collection of tests we'd like you to participate in. Color is very important. You can see colors, right?
Things get a bit more complex this time around. Not to worry, though. Your well-being is our priority number one.
You see how the ChromaGun works? It's called magnetoid chromatism. That's a word we invented.
Dearie, please remember, not solving tests as instructed is a bad idea.
Whoa! Sorry, I may have miscalibrated the portal. If you saw other universes, don't worry. You won't be visiting any of them. Wait, no!
Are you seriously risking all life in the universe because you have a problem with authority?
Remember when I told you not to destroy the fabric of reality? What the hell happened?
Let's just pretend this is all perfectly normal.
Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? I wasn't expecting to see that trailer, but yeah, really, really interesting. So after watching that trailer, I haven't actually watched the trailer, if I'm honest. Yeah, it looks really good from the trailer, and I think like some of the elements they've added into this one are going to make the puzzles a lot more challenging. I just wanted to see like something here. Like there was something right at the end, like where we was going through the different there. Can I like skip through this? So I wonder if we have a look at this, whether we can like dictate like any kind of like portal or game styles, because there's various different logos here, which like from different games and things. Maybe I'll be better. Let me see if I can find this on YouTube. Actually, I might be able to like break this down a little bit better on YouTube. Just give me a second. Okay, so I've got the trailer from YouTube. Like I said before, I hadn't seen this trailer before playing any of the demo content, so it's all brand new, this trailer to me. But yeah, it really looks really good from the trailer, but I just want to like step through this little bit, because are there some game references in the way some of these logos are shown to us here? I don't know. I mean, I'm not too hot when it comes to knowing my games, so if you do know, let me know down in the comments, but we'll just step through them slowly. Not really sure about that one. That one kind of reminds me of like Baldur's, is it Baldur's Gate, or I was going to say Evoland, but Evoland is like vertical. But yeah, interesting that a puzzle game has a logo like that with a sword. That seems really familiar, but I can't put a name on it. Again, not really sure about that one, if that's anything. Maybe magnetic, cube closed, caged closed, whatever it was called. Don't know. A bit of a rusty logo. No idea what that one is. Haven't a clue what that could be. This one, man, that seems like a text adventure potentially. I was going to say Duskers, but that's not Duskers, is it? Sorry, James, maybe. I don't know. I've played lots of like text-based, console-based games. Could be a whole heap of anything. Boxes. They just seem really familiar, but I honestly I don't know. Egyptian themed. That's superliminal, definitely. You can tell by the letter in the middle. Some sort of Western. Red Dead, is it? Bioshock? Was there a Western version of Bioshock? I don't know. There's just something about the way it's curved. I mean, the amazing ChromaGun2 screams Spider-Man. Yeah, no, it is Spider-Man. Definitely Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Definitely with the curved and the way the shadow is on the right, it's definitely Spider-Man. Any more? Stanley Parable. Definitely. It's the Stanley Parable Deluxe Edition logo style. There we go. So if you guys know any of those like potential game references there from the logos, please do let me know. So having gone off on that massive tangent, yeah, again, I kind of like this one for the way that it kind of showcases more of the style of the start of the game. You don't really know the controls, you don't know what you're doing, so it was more of a hand-holdy tutorial. They actually explain different bits and pieces about the weapon a bit more and how to remove the paint, which I said in my previous playthrough of the other demo. It's like a big thing. I felt that should have really been included in the demo, because it was actually in some of the puzzles and you had to use it. So yeah, but overall it was nice to see like some of the things that have changed from this obviously earlier version to the version we played the other day. So yeah, it's got me even more excited to play ChromaGun 2 when it comes out later this year. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, let me know your thoughts on the logos in the comments down below. Assuming that you saw it, let me know on the other demo. Let me know what you think of this one. Let me know what bits you like, which bits you didn't like, which bits you're looking forward to with the upcoming release of ChromaGun 2. Once again, I want to say a massive thank you to Pixel Maniacs for reaching out and giving me the opportunity to play this early before it's released to you guys. Really do appreciate it. And I can't wait to play the full release. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I've been Nock, you've been awesome. And as always, happy gaming.